Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
What's up guys, I'm Andy from 1A Auto. Here I'm going to be showing you how to replace the Serpentine belt in this 2007 Mini Cooper S. If you need parts for your vehicle, click the link in the description and head over to 1aauto.com. And take this center cap off. I'll just use a straight blade screwdriver. Slide it in here. Pop the cap off. Now I'm going to take a 17mm socket and a breaker bar, and I'm going to loosen up these lug nuts. Now I'm going to raise the vehicle. I'm using a 2-post lift. If you're doing this at your house, you can use a jack and jack stands. Alright, now I'm going to take these lug bolts out. Just use the 17mm socket to help me out. When I get to the last lug bolt, I'm going to hold the wheel on there, push down so that the wheel doesn't fall. And I can grab the wheel, pull it off. Now I want to take this inner wheel liner out. From underneath here, I'm going to use a 10mm socket and a ratchet. Just take this fastener out on the back. Then on the front here, if there's anything securing the front, this vehicle, I believe there's another shield here, but it's missing on this vehicle. So check that. And I'm gonna take all these push clips out. I'm just gonna use a Phillips head screwdriver, loosen up the center part of the push clip. And I can slide the clip out. Just like that. So there's 7 of these clips that you have to pull out. There's one here, there's 2 right here, there's 1 right here, 1 on the back side here, and then also 1 right there. Now I have these 2 Torx bolts that I want to take out. I'm going to use a T30, an extension and a ratchet. Take these 2 bolts out. Now I'm going to grab the inner fender well, pull it out. Oh, there's one more. There's one more retainer right here. Just take the Phillips head screwdriver, loosen this up. Slide it out. I'm going to remove this AC bracket right here. This just holds this AC line in. I'm just going to use a 10mm socket, an extension and a ratchet. Take this bolt out. Take that bolt out. I can slide this bracket out of the way a little bit, just like that. This bracket can come off like that. It'll just re-clip in afterwards. Next, we're gonna release the tension on the friction gear. This is a little gear that puts pressure on the water pump drive. You release this right here, pull this out, and then pull that, and then there's a little tab right there that gets locked on there, and then that's loose. So I'm going to need to release the tension from the tensioner, the belt tensioner. I'm going to be underneath with a wrench to loosen that up, and then I'm going to need a partner to come up here and push on this little pin, and then I can release the tensioner and that'll hold it in service mode. So there's an actual tool for this tensioner, but we don't actually have it. So we're going to use a 13/16 box wrench that's straight. Or you could use a 21mm 12-point. So I'm just gonna slide it up from underneath here. get onto the tensioner on the back side, and I'm going to take the tension off the belt, and then my partner is going to push the pin. All right, carefully with that bracket out of the way, I'm going to push on this wrench.
There it is.
Did you get it?
Yep.
All right, then I can loosen up on the wrench. Be very careful when you're doing this. You don't want your fingers to get caught anywhere. I can pull the wrench out, and the pin is in. Now we're gonna slide the belt off the alternator. Just lift up. That will slide off there. You can slide it out over here. You can lift up off that tensioner for the water pump. And then slide the belt over here off the AC compressor. And then slide it in front of this AC hose. And pull it right up. Now if you have a new belt, you can install it. Just slide it over this AC line. Go down here. We're going to go over the AC compressor first. And then go over the crank. Lift up on this tensioner. It goes near the water pump. And then slide it up over the alternator. Make sure the belt's in all the grooves. And there you go. Now I'm going to take my 13/16 wrench and slide it over the tensioner. All right, and that's in position. And just make sure all the pulleys, all the grooves are in the pulleys. And I can pull back on the tensioner. I'm going to push the tensioner this way first. That's going to release the pin, and then I can release the tensioner. Be careful, make sure your fingers don't get in the way of any of the pulleys or anything. And we can pull the wrench off. All right, now we're going to release the tension on this tensioner. Just grab this little strap, pull it off that lock there, and release it. Push that back in, just like that. Now I'm just going to reinstall this bracket. Just get this into position. I'll take the 10mm bolt, get that started. Now I'm going to just snug it up with my ratchet. I want to hold the bracket into the right position when I snug down the bolt. And that's good. And right here, I can squeeze this bracket together so it locks in place. Just like that. All right, and now we're going to install this inner fender well. Just kind of get this around the strut, the back side here. Just got to work it back into position. Get this lined up right there. Going to take these bolts and get these started. Whoops. The torque screw. Get that one started. And then the other one goes right here. Get that one started. I'm going to take this little nut, get that one started underneath there. Then I'm going to push all the push pins in. Make sure you get them all lined up. It's easier to angle these push pins a little bit. Try to twist them. Get the fingers in and then lock them down. Now I'm going to tighten this nut up. Just use a 10mm socket, extension, and a ratchet. Just snug it up. There you go. I'm going to tighten down these bolts, the T30s. Just snug these up. That one and this one. Now we're going to install the wheel. Line this up with the holes. Take the lug stud, get this started. Now I'm going to take my 17mm socket and a torque wrench. I'm going to torque these lug studs to 88 foot-pounds. I'm doing this in a cross pattern so that it torques the wheel down evenly. I'm just going to go around again, double check. Now I'm going to reinstall the cap, line this up with this location right here, and press it on.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.